text a bunch of people.
Okay, yeah.
You can find it on YouTube. What's it? Just like search YouTube. Your team sucks.
Yeah, but it's well, if you go to Facebook, I have the link. I posted a second post in Facebook, which has the YouTube link. So that should be up and running now. If not, your team, all one word, space, and then sucks. Or I can share you the link right now, and you can. I don't know if
Yeah, well, this one guy isn't on.
Okay. All right. Let me just check YouTube. Your team sucks. There it is. Live. I'll do it live. Okay. Yep. That's going out there. Oh, I can even do this now. All right.
That's right. I meant to make this more demoralizing by pull up stats.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Please do. Copy link. I can text it to you right now. Paste. Boom. All right. So. Yes. All right. So I just texted it to you.
Okay.
All right. I can see the messages way over there. If people decide to write in and laugh at me, let me. All right, I have that. Just this. And which one? This one. I don't know. Main topic. What you want to talk about?
That's right. We didn't come up with a main topic.
I mean,
we really don't need the main topic. I think we just focus on the game. I think.
Yeah, we can break down this game and whatever.
Yeah,
and then we can go over like who's real, if top 4 teams and 4 worst teams, something like that. Why do I have a weird echo now? Echo, maybe it's just in my head. Do I sound echoey to you?
No, not too bad.
Okay. All right. Well, that's streaming. We have 3 people watching already, so you're getting it out there. Your message is being heard. Check 1 2. Say something real fast.
1 2. We good?
Yeah, we're good. Yep, everybody can hear you. We can hear you. You can hear me. All right, we're good. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Do you have the opening script?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, and then we can do. We can still do the this day in history because I found a this day in history to go back to. So
okay, if I'm not mistaken, we played this last year, this week.
Yeah, we played a lot in the beginning of November.
Okay, cool.
Played each other a lot in the beginning of November, so it's it must be like a week 10-ish is when they really do a lot of the division.
Division division games. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah, let's get started.
All right. All right, Mike. I don't know about. Well, you don't. I need a new team, Mike. This is freaking ridiculous. Anybody who's listening, be very careful. There may be some bad words coming out of my mouth tonight, but maybe the Lions. I think I'm going to start rooting for the Lions.
So you're going to jump on the Lions bandwagon? Come on, man.
Well, I want to root for a team that hasn't won the Super Bowl yet, and I want to cheer them on to their very first Super Bowl appearance. So,
Well, I mean, you could do that, but I mean, then you're abandoning the team that hasn't that you'd be rooting for that hasn't won in this century.
this century, since 1995. Yeah, I know. Let's get into this. Okay, no. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Uh, all right. First off, before we get into the script, hey, I have a great idea. Let's create a podcast about a rivalry between Cowboys fans and Eagles fans. Yeah, that'll be a super great idea. I think you should do that. Yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea. The Cowboys, they won the division last year. They got all players back again. It's gonna be awesome. Nope. So Mike's having a great time over there.
Hey, yeah, I don't know what the problem is. Great idea.
You think it's a wonderful idea. I hate it.
Eagles won 5 straight games. How many? What's three
The
straight,
Cowboys
four
have
straight?
lost 4 straight games. Yeah.
Look, he's not even drinking.
I'm not even
He's-
drinking, and I'm
yeah.
just angry. I'm too angry to even drink. Hey, welcome to Your Team Sucks. It should just be called Rob's Team Sucks, or
It absolutely should, because the Eagles right now don't suck.
the Eagles do not. I have nothing to say to you. I can't even say your team sucks. This is the podcast where football rivalries are at their finest and tempers are always flaring. I'm flaring instead of at Mike, at stupid Jerry Jones. Sell the team. Give it to somebody who can do something with the team. Or at least hire a GM who knows something about, I don't know, football. Anyway, I'm Rob, your Cowboys fan, still, somehow, for some reason, unless next week you see me wearing a Lions jersey. Trust me, I've got a lot to say about the former America's team. I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are now America's team. Do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I think they've taken over for the Patriots.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I'm Mike,
Yeah.
and obviously the Eagles fanatic on here that I root for 2 teams every week. Well, only this week I only needed to root for 1 team because it was one and the same.
That's right.
The Eagles and whoever is kicking the Cowboys' ass.
Which this year is anybody.
Well, this is true. And this week it just so happened to have been, yes, the Eagles. So we're here to break down this latest game. The trash talk that we're going to talk about is going to be one-sided.
That it is. Well, it's going to be me bashing management and you laughing and bashing me and the Cowboys. So definitely one side.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to listen.
Yeah.
And, I'm just going to, if there was a cup that I could just put down in front of you and just drink the tears.
Yes.
That'd be, yeah.
It would be, yes. There will be tears. Tears aplenty tonight. Anyway, buckle up because we're diving deep into the rivalries, the stats. We do have a This Week in History, which I found one for the Cowboys. So there.
That's good.
Because I can't find anywhere the Cowboys win this season, so I need to find one from a long time ago.
Yeah, digging up, dusting off those old VHS tapes and whatnot.
This one's even before VHS. Diving deep into the rivalry stats, everything in between, because I'm still wearing a blue and white. I can't even see, it's just a head. He doesn't have any shoulders. Looks like there's
I got the,
there
what?
You go. Oh, you got the Kelsey. Now your head's cut off. Now I just see the
Yeah, I know. I got to sit back. Okay, so listen, I've worn this Kelsey all 5 of the 5 straight wins. I haven't washed it. I'm going to wear it. I'm actually going to the Eagles game on Thursday, so I'm going to
nice.
I am going to rock this until they lose.
There you go. I like it because it's all about what you wear, if the Eagles do well or not.
It absolutely. I'm not superstitious. I'll walk under any ladder, break any glass. Black cats can walk in front of me. Friday the 13th is a lucky day for me. But sports?
Yeah,
sports
you're
is
not
different.
changing your socks. That's right.
Yeah.
You can say this. Remember.
Yeah, so it is all in good fun. Obviously, for all of us, it is in good fun. We're all friends at the end of the day. We're just fans of the crazy, amazing game. Rob, not so much right now.
Nope.
But we'll get into this. This is your team, meaning Dallas.
That's right.
Sucks.
That is it. It should be. The idea was, 1 week the Cowboys are good, the next week the Eagles are good, and we get to banter back and forth. But this year, it's all Eagles and no Cowboys. So Your team sucks is turning into what all the kids say to me in the hallway: Cowboys suck. And I
Yes.
like now I just go, yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
got
I
nothing.
got nothing.
I got
Yeah, you got nothing.
I
The
got
Eagles, meanwhile, have now taken over first place after the Commanders won.
yeah. So that should we'll get into yeah.
Oh man, I called
Before
them the Commanders. I apologize. I meant to say Redskins. I can't call them the Commanders.
look, you know what? I do like their I don't even know what matte satin helmets like the they have they're not the normal just hard plastic looking helmets. They have a nice patina of some sort on them. They look nice with the giant W. If you're going to call them anything other than the Redskins, the Commanders is a name, I guess. I don't know. I think I even prefer Washington football team over Commanders. But anyway, before we get into all that, you're watching us right now on YouTube at Your Team Sucks, Instagram Your Team Sucks Pod, and on Facebook we have a group Your Team Sucks Podcast. So please join us in all those. Make fun of me. Throw as many Eagles, Calvin peeing on Hobbs Cowboys jerseys, memes, and all that stuff that you want. Go for it. Um, Pictures of dumpster fires with stars on it. If they still made paper bags, I saw people maybe for 2 weeks from now. I'll have to find excuse, excuse me a paper bag. But 2 weeks from now, I may be the guy behind the paper bag with a star on the front of it. I saw those fans, and I'm
Are
like,
you going to maybe consider doing that for the next podcast? Just
uh,
wearing a bag over your head the whole game?
look, I'm
You are
almost
going to be that ashamed.
yes, I am almost that ashamed.
Yeah, so I mean, other than that, you can listen to us on Spotify, the Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Amazon for now. We'll definitely need your help. Definitely rate us whenever you can. Listen, the more ratings, the better for us. And yeah, go.
Yeah, go Eagles, go Birds, whatever.
Yes, go Birds. The
Yeah,
fun stuff is basically just ripping on Rob. And, you know, this is what you get for being a Cowboys fan
this
in
is
the Philadelphia area.
no. I mean, look, I deserve it. Don't get me wrong. But I would expect the Cowboys to have done something more than what they did in the offseason, so I don't have to be all angry. Our last win, no, we beat the Steelers also. So week 6, October 13th, lost to the Lions. We had a bye week, lost to the San Francisco 49ers, lost to the Atlanta Falcons, and now lost 34-6.
So that's 4 in a row.
Crap. Oh, now you're back, of course. As soon as I hit stop streaming, the image comes back. What does it say? You will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. No. Let's see if that does anything. All right. We may or may not be back. We'll have to see. All right. It looks like. Yeah, maybe I think we're back. Okay.
Yeah,
Super duper. Gotta love technology. We like good. So all right, we're back with me complaining. All right. Yeah. So by the next show, the Cowboys could have lost 6 in a row. 6 in a row because we play Washington and Houston back-to-back games. And after that, we play the New York Giants for the.
Well, hey, you know that could be a win. Although you know the New York Giants did just lose to Carolina, so I mean, you know.
So I want to talk to you about that also. The European games. Did we talk about? Was it you and I who talked about none of the other major sports like soccer or even baseball? When baseball went to Japan this year, when the Dodgers played, was that an official game in the middle of preseason? Do you remember?
You know what? I think it might have been. Was that like in the they started early or something, and
Yeah,
then
they played, and I think they were in. I think they were in Japan, either Japan or Korea. I think it
right,
was Korea. They played like 2 games there. Then they came back, and then they were playing more preseason games.
something weird like that.
It
Yeah, it
was
was like
something weird. Yeah.
like out of control.
But whenever soccer teams from uh, Europe, any of the Italian or whatever English Premier Leagues, whatever, whenever they come over here, they always play friendlies against the Philadelphia team. What's the Union?
Union, right?
It'll be like Real Madrid versus the Union.
Now, is Real Madrid like legitimately like? Is that like the NFL playing like a AAA team or like the NBA playing?
Yeah.
So like Real Madrid wipes the floor with them, right?
Yeah, so like they'll come over here, they'll wipe the floor, but it'll be sold out because everybody will want to see. I don't know any soccer, but like they'll want to see the soccer players playing against whatever.
But it's a game. It's a meaningless game.
It's a meaningless game. We, I mean, even the Eagles game, the beginning of the year was
in Brazil. Yeah,
in Brazil. The only good thing was the time zone was very close. I think it was only off by 1 or maybe 2
right.
hours off. I think it might have been very close to our time zone.
Yeah.
But they're playing Germany, they're playing in England, all these, and it's 4 hours ahead of time.
Well, Germany's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so it's even further over.
Germany might even be more than that. Like, is that like I don't know how much further Germany, how many more time zones Germany goes past England. Is it just one?
I think it is because they were on this morning. The game ended around 12:30.
Right.
So 12, 11, 10. So yeah, so it was an extra hour earlier actually. Maybe with daylight savings time, it pushed it an hour ahead. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if they do daylight savings. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Like we're playing all of these important games far away in other towns. Like the Eagles game, that was a home game. We have an extra game in the regular season this year, and we don't have an extra home game. Well, you guys don't have an extra home game because your extra home game was in Brazil. My friend was telling me, he's like, when they come here, they don't play important games like that. And then the other thing that was cracking me up was the teams that wind up going over there
are usually the shittiest teams in football.
yeah. You had like Jacksonville versus New England 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This week it was the Giants versus the Panthers.
But this is why in the middle of like the most intense part of the game, they're all singing Sweet Caroline. Mm-hmm. They don't care.
And that was the other thing. Like, how did Sweet Caroline become the anthem of the NFL when they're in